So what's up, everybody? We're here, day one. Everybody's doing setup here at Expo. A lot of the trucks are coming in through the entryway. By Wednesday evening, before the bumper blast, this will all be set up. But this is day one.
Wednesday is really all the setup with all the vendors, and this year we have over 70 vendors, which is insane. Pretty much getting everything ready, so then that way when we open the doors tomorrow, everything's set up and everyone can have a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Frank in action.
I'm definitely excited. We're getting there where we need to be, and you know, getting more games in, so everything's gonna be great.
It's amazing. Must see TV.
Yeah, right.
Daniel, what do you think about your setup this year?
Oh, this is fantastic. I can't wait. Everybody's going to walk right through the front door and see what we have to offer.
Got a lot of games set up and just handing out placards so everyone knows which booth is which.
Cool.
So there's a lot of new games to see, a lot of excitement.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's always
exciting.
exciting.
Can't wait to play Pulp Fiction now.
I know. It's teasing us over there.
It's teasing us.
Not plugged in yet.
No! I don't have to tell you who this legend is. It's Tone.
What's happening, brother?
Tony, any good challenges this year so far?
No, everything's running like clockwork.
It seems like it is.
It is.
Yeah. But they got you, so of course.
How else could it go?
That's right, Tone. Gotta get some spooky off the truck on film.
So much spooky we can't even get it out of the trailer.
Guys,
it's completely
Scooby-Doo's and
Scooby-Doo's, TNA's, Halloween's, Ultraman.
Oh, you guys got some TNA's left still?
We got a show game. We got one show game with us. So all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Stuff to the brim.
Full of spooky.
Most games we've ever brought that on the trip up, they all wedged themselves together so that we can't get it out of the trailer now. So we're gonna blow up the trailer, and then hopefully the games and boxes are still intact, and we'll set them up in the booth.
Get the gentleman in action. What's up, fellas?
All right, all right.
Oh yeah. Amoto, does anyone actually film you for a change? I don't think so.
I don't exist.
Just I do. Yeah. So everybody, Moto is definitely gonna blow this thing up. For real. For real. Oh, so the whole thing goes. Oh, we gotta film this one.
Got the power.
Here we go. It's going.
It's going.
You're right, it's slow, but it's okay.
It's a bit slow.
Yeah.
I'm
Who came up with this idea? Was it you? Had to be.
trying to do something fun for every new Stern pinball release, so
like I said,
we found a Venom head arch and we're like, yes,
That's
we
awesome.
want that.
That is awesome.
Perfect.
Perfect. Sold.
This is the max height you'll ever see our truss, and we might start bringing out some new fun environments in the future.
Choose a host.
Sir Todd, Pam called. You are to ride bus 5 home.
Plus 5-1.
Listen, I'm royalty. I should have a throne back here.
Well,
You were just on the throne.
Frank, he was on the throne, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I had a 3-flusher.
Oh!
There better be a lot of food or I'm gonna be pissed. It's about time you give me some coverage. I will. We'll come in for instructions.
Chuck,
Jeff.
welcome.
Thank you, my man.
Welcome.
Great to see you.
Welcome. Frank, welcome.
Hey, I'm doing the usual.
Good. Good to see ya. Love it. Good song, Ron.
Welcome.
How's it going, everybody? Savannah, Frank,
How are you?
Riley,
Good.
welcome. DJ Ron in the house.
Hey guys, this is Rob Brook here, and I want to thank everyone for being here to the Expo this year. It's really going to be a great show, a great event. Record-setting vendors. We got my buddy here, Melvin, and everyone's here. But look forward to seeing friends, connecting with old friends, new friends, and say hi to Mike Benjamin, the man that runs this operation.
Do not take my picture, I will break your camera.
Mike,
Test 1.
Mike.
Yorkshire. Joy Destroyer. Joy Destroyer. Joy Destroyer.
And look who we have. Oh, hello. What's up, everybody? So it's Expo time. Are you guys ready?
We're having the buffet right now.
The buffet?
Buffet.
The only person who says buffet is you.
Ralph did not get the buffet.
I don't know what the buffet is. Sounds amazing. It's big.
Chuck, are you ready for the action?
Oh yeah, Jeff's going to be a good one today.
Terry, are you ready?
So excited!
It's good to have you here.
Yes, finally got it.
Mr. Everybody, I want to introduce a new nickname. Ralph, listen, that's Mr. Frank.
That's
Mr. Frank. Ralph, what's your thoughts so far?
That's Mr.
Well, we didn't. Well, we didn't go in it. We didn't go in yet.
Well,
so I don't have any thoughts really.
That's okay.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It.
Can't say that, you'll get sued.
No!
So excited! We literally have a minute.
A minute. Guys! Good morning!
You told me this line was short. It's not short.
I am beyond excited. We are ready to go. We are so ready.
Appreciate it.
David Bowie,
Yes, sir.
how's it going?
It's been a very good pinball show this year. Overall, the games on the floor that we've had to take care of, very, very good. All the new vendors. I don't know. There was one in particular. I think the Labyrinth. Yes. Yes. This here is Frank. He's from TNT Amusements here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, we're the dynamic duo for repair teams in the area, so we take care of everything.
We pretty much got the whole East Coast covered.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Tech Talk with Ron and Frank here. That's what's up.
Play it. Come on.
Shoot the targets.
Oh, they gotta let him play.
What's this, guys? Newest game that's just been released here. You guys check this out. It's the Labyrinth.
David, when did you get on the game here?
Oh,
I'm sorry, but I want to see this gentleman stand next to the back glass. I want to see how real he is.
all right. Let's see what we got here. What do you think? Does this work for you guys? He looks better than me, though. Pick another game.
Love it.
Sorry about your balls.
The company we started was Paradise Arcade Shop. This is actually Retro Arcade. Retro Arcade started about 3 years ago. It actually came out of Captain's Auction, was selling an ice cold beer. We talked about reproducing it for years. It went for like 8,000 to 9,000, and I called my business partner and said, we have to do this now. These games are getting really hot. They're really, people are really enjoying them, but they're not reliable. We fix them all the time in the shop. Essentially what we did is we said the electronics, the belt drives are just not reliable. So we put brand new electronics in. We're actually running FPGA code that runs the original ROMs, which is really nice. So all the original features of the game, the sound of the game should be identical. And then on top of that, we added in basically a stepper controlled by a magnet feedback position sensor. So it's like a servo drive, but technically a stepper motor. These are used on CNC machines, run thousands of cycles, never breaks down. We had some nice little stumbles along the way, learning curve of launching a mechanical device, but what you have behind us has been running all weekend, and we've got a really nice result here. We've tried to be very accurate to the authentic machine, down to leaf switches on the joysticks. The bar spacing is almost exactly what it used to be. A lot of people actually would say original bars are brass. If you find original machines, they're actually steel. The artwork here, we spent a lot of time meticulously going over. There's other people that have reproduced it. We've got a lot of features that are missing from other reproductions. So to me, the important thing is for this to feel exactly like the original machine when you play it, be more reliable, and offer a number of other things. We're also able to control all of the lights. So this can be updated by Bluetooth. You can hook your phone up, very simple to do. We have the goal of launching more games for this, as well as a head-to-head version for this and Zeek Speak.
All right, everybody, so here's something I want to share with you that's cool. So Bob Cunningham has actually acquired these new old stock games, and literally look at the title, look at this, look at the label on this game. It's Nutting and Associates, so that is cool. So just new in the box games that have been discovered from a warehouse find after all these years. We got a Williams game here, new in the box. You just don't see this. Oh wow.
We got 91 games out of a warehouse in Canada. This is what's left. There's probably 5 games left that's new in the box. Everything else is sold.
it all sold very rapidly. I mean, Make Tracks, you name it, Robotrons, Ricochets, all gone. So we have a few left. We have some Crush Rollers, and I think some Biorhythms. That's about it that's new in the box. I've worked on this one for 5 years, and he wouldn't sell to me. He would only sell me a couple pieces here or there. And then finally one day I get the call, I'm ready to sell. So I drive 36 hours with an empty trailer hoping he's gonna sell to me. And I get there, he opens the doors and says, whatever you want, let's do it. We end up with 180, 190 games out of there. 91 are new in the box. The rest of them are various new old stock to, you know, barn find, you name it, everything. Parts, new parts, old parts, you name it. I mean, it's crazy amount of stuff. It's a lifetime. I mean, it's amazing. All the picks I've done, hundreds and hundreds of warehouses. This is absolutely the best.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that.
There's the open box experience.
Oh wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob just shared us the open box experience of Make Tracks. Look at this.
I'm Brian Allen. I'm a freelance artist. I have a license with Williams to kind of remake a lot of their older titles on back glasses and translates for the machines. Also sell disc golf stuff and t-shirts and art prints, all kinds of stuff. I think probably the translate I did for Cactus Canyon is really popular. We just came out with Dracula. I picked it up at the show. We haven't even shown it online yet, and that's being really well received so far. I don't know, just Attack from Mars is great. You can visit my website at flylanddesigns.com.
We got our Legends Pinball 4KP, the Addams Family Edition. So this is our second iteration of our virtual pinball machine that we have. The original one was the ALP, the Ad Games Legends Pinball. This is an upgrade version of it. We have 4K now on this, on the display. We've made some changes to the original. We did some other improvements, like change the body shape to make it more similar to a standard mechanical pinball. We've added some solenoids in it now, so that way you get the click and the clack there when you're hitting the flippers. And so yeah, it's just a bigger improvement overall from the previous edition. And so we're really excited to bring it here to Pinball Expo here in Chicago and showcase it off for everybody.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Zen Studios, and I'm the lead designer of the pinball games and pinball tables. Pinball FX is pinball software where you have more than 100 tables. You can play in Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and PC. We also in mobile phones and VR, so you can reach us everywhere. Yeah, this is the Star Wars Mandalorian table. Came out 2-3 years ago.
Chuck is playing Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, but not very well. Oh wait, I already had that. Never mind. Move this level completed.
fun. So we're doing the drawing for the win of breakfast with Todd Tucky.
Are we drawing the winning? Now listen, here's what you're gonna get. They will get themselves either coffee or tea, hot, a glass of water, and a slice of bread toasted with a patty of butter. I get that.
Todd, are you gonna slather the butter?
I'll slather the butter all over the toast. Personally.
Hey, Dan.
So excited.
Yeah, that's the right one.
So excited.
Oh, I want to win.
Over here, Daniel.
I put my own bits in, you know.
Daniel.
Slice.
I don't know what it's going to do.
There's some technical difficulties.
Foiled by technology.
So you have to try it.
I'm going to have breakfast with myself. As usual. As usual. I can fire you in seconds.
Put it in 10.
Done.
And you can't fire me.
Can you fire Chuck?
No.
Chuck!
You can't fire me. I'm an indentured servant.
Chuck put in $5.
10.
Wait a minute, let's
Chuck.
see. Did you put in any money?
Oh no! He's shaking his head!
I just got here.
This is so exciting. I hope I win. I put in $100.
Excellent! Todd's money! I think Susan put money in.
I did. I know I did. I know I did. Yes.
She knows.
$5 lousy dollars?
No, not $5.
The excitement and the tension is building here.
Technical difficulty.
It's okay, Dan. Chuck.
Jeff.
With Todd.
Chuck is a volunteer.
With Todd, we're all winners.
We are all winners with Todd.
All winners
Yes,
with Todd.
absolutely. Our lives are better just because of it.
When do we get our prize if we're the winners?
Yeah. What else? What's the prize?
The prize, once again, is a cup of hot coffee or hot tea. We can also give you a glass of water. We'll get a single slice of white toast.
What?
A patty of butter. No, I'm going to give him a patty. Okay, here we go. See, you are about to pick the winner of the raffle. Here it goes.
Is it Stringer?
It's loading.
I hope so.
The winner is Patrick Montello.
Yay, Patrick!
Patrick!
Do you know Patrick?
No, we're just really happy for Patrick.
High five.
My early thoughts are that it's very packed in here, which makes it super exciting and fun, right? Because you want a lot of people when you feel, because you feel the energy in the room. So that's really exciting. And there's a lot of cool games here. Like the Labyrinth booth is going off, and that company just think about it. That company, it's their first. Obviously, it's people from Spooky, right? Or some ex-Spooky people. But man, like I think they have a hit on their hands. I think they have a hit on their hands.
And there's a vibe. They did it right.
Yeah, and then not only that, the excitement of whatever Jersey Jack is going to announce, even though we know it's Elton John, we're still really excited about that. There's like so, I don't know, Jeff. This is the year to come to Expo.
It is. It's the year.
Come here. If you're watching this, well, you're probably going to watch this after Expo is done.
Yep.
So if that's the case, then you need to come next year because it's the 40th anniversary. They've been doing this for 40 years.
That's right.
You hit the start button.
Okay.
That loads the software into the
software.
Launch for a skill shot.
Now I do the software.
Okay.
I'm aiming for that short game.
Lock is lit.
Now,
Shoot the right
this
grab.
has an interesting feature. That will be for the upper flipper.
Upper flipper.
You will have independent control if you want it.
What's up, dude?
Oh, I'm playing some Turner pinball, man.
Yeah.
Separate button for the upper flipper. Oh, there we go. Into the dojo. What do we got here? What are my thoughts on the show this year?
Yeah.
This is the most people we've had come through. These are the most vendors we've had. We're getting good stuff on pin side. We haven't had a single complaint since the show's open, Jeff. That's awesome stuff. All the games are holding well. A lot of people bringing in games. So next year, though, is the 40th, as you know. Bigger, better, opening it up. So we'll see you here next year if you aren't here already this year.
So women's this year was a mini main bracket. So it was 24 entries qualifying, and it was your best 12 games out of all of the games that are there. So it's your top 3 scores on all 4 titles that are in there. I literally just got knocked out. So I played decently well, but I'm very excited because we broke 50 this year. We broke 50 women playing in the tournament, which is the most in Expo that we've had, so I was very excited for that.
We got over 200 people in this tournament. I think this is the best show we've ever had. I think we had over 5,000 people. There's been 350 exhibitors. Right now, the tournament area is packed. We've never had this many people. It's been just fucking awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now we are in Nirvana C, and we have our yearly autograph session, probably the biggest turnout we've ever had in pinball history. We see Larry DeMars here in the back. We've got Steve Ritchie. We have a lot of superstars here and a lot of the new and upcoming artists and designers. So this is really a fun attraction and a fun part of Pinball Expo. And we have a moto here even, and Captain Chris Campbell, who does the Captain's Auction Warehouse. He's here, so everybody's here.
Well, I want to go over my checklist. They said fill out what makes me great. My YouTube channel. My failed author because of my stupid publishing. My 45 years in the business. My first flat rate arcade in America. I was first. My greatness. That's important.
It's a lobster.
A movie star. That's me. And lastly, more greatness.
I had one person come up to me and tell me they actually didn't hate what I do. I was really happy.
I don't believe that. I think there's been more than that.
2 people.
2.
It's very chilly inside that room, so it's keeping everybody nice and cool. So I'm glad for that.
I saw some really neat homebrews this weekend. There's some really cool work being done, at that level.
Oh, Expo this year has been amazing. It's been so busy. There's been so many new games out. We have one of the biggest booths at Stern, and we inflated a 16-foot Venom head. That was probably the most exciting thing for us so far. And checked out the Stern Army Appreciation Party because I just opened up my arcade, Captain Crazy's Paradise. And then we've just been repping Stern all weekend long. As Marco Pinball, they're our big partners, and we're happy to help shine together at Pinball Expo.
It is a riot to attend. My wife is, second she gets off work, I'll close my booth and we will be playing until the wee small hours in the morning. I love this show.
Everything's going great. This is the first Expo since Foo Fighters was released, and it's really awesome to share that game with everybody and be here with the Stern team, showing off Venom and all the other awesome titles that we've made. It's great.
See the light show? That's fun.
How's your Pinball Expo experience been this year?
It's been awesome this year. Got the new game on the show floor, and people are really excited about it. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's been awesome.
And I never thought I'd be working on it, so it's fun to be.
So much fun, excitement. I mean, a lot of games, a lot of cool products, vendors. It's great.
Anything catch your attention? One thing.
The Stern area is my favorite of the whole.
What's your favorite game at Expo?
Venom. Yes.
Venom is my favorite too.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Expo experience has been fantastic.
Anything stand out for you?
You know, the people and all the quality of the pinballs. I mean, a full hall of games, arcades, and pinballs.
Pinball Expo I'm enjoying every second of it.
Anything catch your attention that's not scary?
That's not Venom. I played that Labyrinth game. Labyrinth? Is that the way? Labyrinth. I never seen the movie. It was interesting. It's always great as a pinball enthusiast. It's always great to see new games.
How's your Pinball Expo experience been this year so far?
Oh, it's been great so far. A lot of cool new games. The response to Galactic Tank Force has been really great. So I'm having a good time.
It's great. It's just so crowded. It's busy. A lot of new games, a lot of new posters, old friends from the past, and it's just fun.
Anything catch your attention this year?
Well, Venom, of course. Best game on the floor.
There's some very innovative stuff down there. That's what I would say. Interesting games, and it's Pinball Expo.
How has your Expo experience been this year?
It's been fantastic as always. It keeps on growing. Great turnout. Just fantastic program. And what can I say? I recommend anybody and everybody to come and spend some time and experience the joys and wonders of pinball and Pinball Expo. Rob, family, the gals, all good folk.